Hey everybody, it's Yasmin here. How you doing? So I thought I would just hop on here briefly to say hello and to talk about the fact that the full moon tomorrow is kind of exciting because it's taking place just ahead of one of the big kind of signature alignments that we're going to have for 2022. Hello, people hopping on. Hello, Lise. Hello, Peyton. Hello, Almouge. How are you all doing? Yeah, so what I wanted to say really was use this time now to be really intentional and to start to think about what in your life you intend to change and why. Really importantly, why. So what we've got coming up is we've got this full moon in the sign of Leo, followed hot on the heels by the Jupiter-Uranus alignment, which is kind of all change, you know. I mean, I have been talking about it for a while now, but it's finally here. So hopefully this is when we all finally start to emerge from this long and torturous cycle that we've been in. I think my phone is having trouble connecting because the Wi-Fi up here can be a bit patchy. I should have gone on my computer, never mind, sorry about that. I'll keep it short so we don't get too many interruptions. So basically what it is you need to think, what in my life do I want to change? What in my life do I want to change, okay? And really importantly, and why, okay? So, you know, just think about it over the next 24 hours. What in my life do I want to change and why? And I have to say, I was watching, I took a workshop with an amazing woman called Starhawk. I'm sure some of you have heard of her. She's been around for years and years. She's amazing. And I was just watching the replay today because I couldn't make it to the live. I was out for my very fancy dinner. And one thing she said in there, which was so amazing, she said, you know, when you decide you're going to do something you should do, you know, don't make it like, oh, I have to do X or I have to do Y or I have to do Z. Make it like, I choose to. And oh, freeing. I found that so powerful. I choose to. So there you go. I just wanted to kind of say that. I'm going to do a card. Before anything else I'll say as well, I am going to in my Sun, Moon and Stars area, we've kind of changed things up a bit this month. If you want to buy the workshop, buy all for what, that's going to be like $25. But for $1, you can actually still join the SMS just for a little while longer. So the link's above if you want to join the Sun, Moon and Stars and catch the Jupiter-Uranus lecture or workshop that I'll be doing. All right, so let's do a card. Let's do a card. What do we need to know about changing? If this card's for you, say this card is for me in the comments. What do we need to know about the changes that we want? Think about the changes you want to make in your life. What do you need to know about them? What do we need to know to manifest what we want? This card is for you. If it's for you, put it in the comments. All right, we have a card. Well, it's kind of obvious to be completely frank. What do we have to do in order to make the changes we need to make? Guess what? We need to release our blocks. But because it's the Moonology manifestation cards, there's always a little bit more info. So let's go to that. It's the first quarter moon in Scorpio. Right, so it's about pushing through fears because Scorpio often brings up fears. So are you ready? If you're watching this, you're watching for a reason. This is for you about what you need to do to make the changes you want to make. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. That's annoying. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable. If you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy, think about others as much as yourself. There's light and shade in your situation and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. All right, so think about what a mental detox would involve for you. For example, avoiding people you argue with, violence on TV and so on. Make time for it. So basically what we have to do to move through our fears so we can make the most of what's going on is to do an emotional detox. And also a little bit of chanting. Your sacral chakra, your Svadhisthana chakra, is all about emotions and feelings. It's located just before your navel and is bright orange in color. Think of the way that water flows. That's how this chakra can help your feelings to flow now. Imagine yourself in a bathing in a beautiful column of warm orange light. All right. Okay, we're going to do that now. Okay, I'm going to do it now. It says hold the card to your lower belly and call in the energy. So are you ready? Close your eyes and just become aware of your breath. Here we go. Imagine yourself bathing in a column of orange light. The first quarter moon in Scorpio. Thank you for helping me to clear out energetic debris so I can fulfill my potential. Energies of the moon, thank you for helping me clear out my energetic debris. Just pluck it out of your heart especially, so I can fulfill my full potential. So just think about whatever it is that you want to change in your life and think, what is a block that I've got? What would be blocking me? What is a payoff for me staying? You know, they say when we say stuck in a problem, it's because there's some payoff for us that we kind of, you know, it's like something that is we're stuck there because for some reason it's working for us. So have a think about that. We are on the verge of the beginning of the new cycle for humanity. It's not too much to say that. We really are. And we all, so it's like, it's for the whole world, but it's also for us individually, the changes now. So think about, you know, we all know the change we want to see in the world. We want to have life back to normal, I think, whatever normal is. But also think about what changes you want to make in your life and what has been blocking you from making those changes. So I'm going to leave it there. Just a reminder, literally now there's about 24 hours left if you want to join the Sun, Moon and Stars membership. We're going to close the doors for another, I don't know how long. It's a $1 for 1 month trial. We're going to be doing a whole big workshop session later this week. If you join now, you'll just catch it on the Jupiter-Uranus alignment that's coming up. So I'd love to see you in there. All right, think about the changes you need to make in your life and think about what's blocking you from making them. I have to go and think about that same thing myself. There's always a payoff. All right, mwah. Lots of love, guys.